Gamers, this is Silv Talon coming to you live on 7/7/2020. Today we'll be playing some EverQuest, as you can see. We're going to be working on our Beastlord. It took me a little longer to get to my Beastlord because I had as an offline trader, so I had to wait for the character to get off of trading mode and back to where I can select it again, which is actually pretty cool. So you don't have to sit there and be online to be a trader. Anyways, today we'll be going to Beastlord and continuing to get more fat loots. I didn't do any of the other quests, by the way. I was waiting till the stream to continue on getting new pieces of gear for you guys to watch me succeed or fail. So let's get into it, guys. Let's go into the world of Morath and enjoy the gameplay. Now, if any of you have any questions about what's going on with my scheduling, please feel free to look at my page, go to the chat area, and you'll see a listing of the times in which I'll be streaming what games on day. EverQuest and MechWarrior Online have been added to my stream list, so now people can actually see different games that I'm doing. And if you have any comments or questions, please feel free to leave me a message. Anyways, let's see. Ooh, I sold a bunch of stuff. I wonder what I sold. Okay. Looks like I sold a lot of the good stuff. Okay, that's not bad. So, that's pretty good. That's pretty good indeed. So we'll put that away at the bank and kick some butt here. Alt F, we need to go to Plane of Knowledge and show me the way. Usually it'll show you the way. Okay, let's see. Map. Where am I? Map. Plane of Knowledge. Ah, okay, there we go. There we go. Now we're going to hit up the banker and quickly take care of what we need to do for banking. That's basically put all this loot that I got still left away. I got 15,000 credits now. Technically, I could probably just go and buy what I need, but I'm going to hold on to it for right now. I might need spells and other things. Don't want to waste the type of funds I have for the moment. Alt F, I need a banker. Alright. Looks like I have my sew up, so that's good. Nice and light out. This is the banker here. Yep. Alright. These are trade satchels, so I'm just going to put them in here. Get my backpacks. Oh no, those backpacks stay in there. There are my backpacks. Alright, now we need to get some water. Over the last 4 days, I've been suffering from a really bad foot injury of some sort. So it's been really rough for me to play games. sitting in a chair for long periods of time. Still feeling a little bit of it right now. I can finally walk a bit normally, which is actually pretty cool. Lost 2 days of worth of work this week so far because of it. Hopefully tomorrow I should be able to get through it without any problems, but it's going to hurt a lot. I have no idea how I did it either. Welcome, viewers. Alright, got that done. Invisibility. One second, I need to take a couple Advil. That's for my foot. Alright, now, with invisibility, let's go see the quest giver for today. There we go. There he is. This is the Franklin Teak is who gives the dailies. We go to a different daily, I think, every week. So I need a level 61. We will go to Veskar. Okay. Accept. We need to go to F. I believe it's Lake of Ill Omen. I think it's for Voy. Okay, so map. And we go to Veska. Veskar, sorry. Activate path. Yeah. Okay. Yep, I knew it was right. Spin me round like a record. All right. Sorry, I had to tell my roommate something real quick. This run's a pretty simple one. We're in Karunk right now, the expansion. We're heading to Veska, which is a city that's been sunken because the dragon got angry at the residents there and sunk the city in a lake called Lake of Ill Omen. They all got drowned and dead, and so now what's left is intelligent zombie-like creatures and goblins that are aqua goblins that are swimming down there to make the city their own. So what I'm doing is just basically going in there, regulating shop, and taking what I need to do. Since I know where to go now, this should be much simpler than it was before. Back in the day, I used to actually fight in these lands. These striders were a pain in the butt because they used to poison you, slow you down, and stun you quite a bit. I never did anything in the Lake of Ill Omens area much, not until recently, which is going to do this quest. Thankfully, for the level I'm at, I'm able to get through most of the zone pretty much without any problems. But it's still not an easy trip. There are mobs that are really tough down there that I have to be very wary of. And I have to handle each situation differently. If I don't handle it properly, I have to gate out or pretty much die, because that's how bad it can get really fast. Every day they're always beating bosses, which is actually pretty cool. We'll be able to see where the city is at. There's a big archway out here in the water. This that's the area where it begins. What's left above ground. I have no idea why the dragon decided to sink this city in a lake. Literally drop a lake on it. But I have to admit, that's pretty badass. Oh, I don't like you people. I'm just not going to deal with you directly. I'm just going to drop a lake on you. They must have done something to really piss it off. Maybe refuse to give it tribute for being in its territory. That'd be a good reason. And here's the city right here. What's left is just the high-rise towers, and that's it. Another section of it way over there. It's pretty interesting. Architect is pretty much of these guys. They're the ones who built it. But the people who took it over after them are the ones who conquered it from them. The Ishkar. So it's a playable race. They lost so much land and territory over the years, and now they barely have any cities left. We need to start with rebuffs. Alright, let's see here. Normally I kill every mob along the way to get to point A to point B, but since we have a time limit on the stream, I have to make sure that I just kill what I need to get by and keep moving on. It's a long way through this zone to get to where the slaves are. And I'll show you on the map. I have to go through the entire zone just to get there. Once I'm in the area and situated, it's one of the best camp spots in the zone, by far. The level of the NPCs are really nice. They're usually single pool, and it's pretty easy down there. Alright, so then, let's see here. Don't have to worry about Spirit of the Wolf in here. It'll only be a hindrance. Shaw's Ferocity and Spirit of Flame. Now normally I wouldn't buff my water, but because of these higher levels and the way this zone is, it's actually beneficial for me to buff the water. So I will buff the water. Alright, let's see here. There we go, Alchemy. Only got one. Normally you get two. Let's go ahead and haste ourselves. Now, I'm not going to spend too much mana on any of the mobs here, because I want to keep fighting constantly with very little cooldown time. So, the only time I will... Oh, wow. Another Blood Goblin? Raging Blood Goblin. I've never seen this one. That's the first time I've seen a Raging Blood Goblin. Must be a pat that I somehow triggered. Not a pat, a goblin that just triggered somehow. We'll probably drop something nice. Doesn't look like a rare creature though. But I've never seen this one in the area before. So, interesting. And I've been in this zone for over 30 hours. Over a couple days ago. Oh, okay. Let's see. Yep. That was actually a rare goblin. I'll let him heal up, let my pet heal up before I send it in. That's it. Okay, I better make sure I know the way where I'm going. Alright, we're gonna go to where it says a sad slave hunter. So this is what the path is. We're starting from here, and we just moved to here. We gotta go through all this, and then right up in here is the hardest area to get through. That's all very difficult to get through. So, wish me luck. Oh. Good, didn't aggro it. Alright, let's see here. Didn't aggro it. Didn't aggro it. This guy usually drops something nice. These guys I can actually affect with poisons and dots. I just used a dot in order to just kind of give us a ledge. I just didn't feel like killing the war yet. He drops two things, which are really nice. Question is, which one will he drop? Whether or not I sold it as an auction earlier. Okay, the belt I have not sold yet. So we can bypass those two. Move through here. Alright, so go straight. Alright. What? What? All large croplets? Alright, cool. Can we get something to drink? I'm really thirsty. Okay. Well, anyways, is there anything in the fridge? Sorry about that, I forgot to mute there. Got one, unfortunately. Tried to sneak past. Okay. Thanks. What? All right. I'm back. Now, this is one of the rare creatures that spawn, so it's kind of nice to get this guy. Let's go ahead and get the pet in here. I think they're highly resistant to poisons. Yeah, he's an Iskarian, so really, really resistant to poison. Oh, we're also going to be making some killer AA points here as well. Everything in here gives a big bonus to it for experience. So, kind of happy to be here. Plus, when I finish this quest, I get a pretty sizable chunk of experience. So, nope. With the undead like that over there and then this, I have to actually melee it down mostly. Because there's no point in trying to cast my dots on it. The only thing that it will affect is the ice attacks. That will hammer them pretty good. Okay, jump in the water. Mob right there. Cut, and stop here. Ah, dang. Spirit Frenzy. Faster attacks on this. Hopefully I don't get stunned too often. I've gotten a lot of AA here recently, so I can actually tank these guys, which is kind of funny. I haven't been able to play in the last 4 days because of my foot. It's hard to sit at the desk. Even now I'm kind of fidgeting. I'm trying to get my foot in a better position. Last daylight zone. Too many stuns. That on the Lord. Take this guy out. Reapply slow. That was not bad. Give the water some health. Be healed, my pet. first 3/4 of this is simple for me to do. It's the last quarter that's the hard part. But I will be keeping an eye out for the names. There is a name right there, so we'll be pulling that. Start. Put my defensive proc. This thing actually hits pretty decently. In there. Starting to take aggro. Nice. He's not even taunting. All right. Let's see here. Okay, so nothing there. All right. So let's bypass all this. Come to here. Piss off just this Gullum. Dot him up. They have lots of health. Water join in now. And then move around behind it. Okay, nice. 1 ability point. That was fast. Alright, already got myself up. That can go in and do his naughty. And it's pretty low. My spells are pretty expensive. A lot of the gear that I rely on to reduce the casting costs and times is now deteriorating. So I can cast the spells a lot less now. So that's why I have to be very careful of what I cast. And try not to cast anything I don't need to be casting. Otherwise, I'll run out of mana very, very quick. Once we take this golem out, we'll move over here. And then take out the golem in front of the stairs. It's either a massive or an Ishkar slaying golem. Massive golem, so no name this time. Once we kill that, we pretty much run up to the top of the stairs, wait for my warrior to come up, wait till I'm at full mana. Then I have to do a tricky jump through an area and run around a corner to body pull a single mob, or otherwise I get 3 or 4 on me if I try to fight it anywhere else. Now, it took me 5 attempts from this point on Sunday to actually finish the quest. So on my 6th time going through this, I got it. And that was because I was just slowly killing everything all the way through for AAs as much as possible. Right now I'm going for the quest to finish it in the stream in a timely fashion, but I will be pretty much staying in that area until time is up for the stream. So that means I'm going to get myself a lot of advanced ability points. You can see I've already gotten 14% in from killing only one golem after I dinged it. Now, hot zones give you bonus XP every time you kill something in it. So I'm not only getting the normal XP, I'm also getting a bonus XP of 76% of the XP on top of the XP that I'm getting. So if I were supposed to get like 1,000 experience for just killing one mob here, I'd be getting 1,760. It makes a difference. Okay, what am I working on today? Alt Advanced. Channels Lucan General. Well, we got all the ones we wanted in this column done, so that means we're going to Archetype. Healing Adapt and Healing Gift. Those are the next 2 that we're going to be working on. These are very, very important since I do a lot of healing for myself and my warder. Massive Golem actually hits a little harder than the other golems, so you got to be really careful with it. There have been times where I was actually forced to heal when it was beating on me quite a bit. It's no slouch when it comes to combat. Its name version is actually worse. It hurts. Now, pretty much get over here. We rest up. Now, if I were to pull any of these, all of that would come, or two. And these are actually quite harder. 58, 59, and a 58. Not something I want to actually engage in multiples. So my goal is to try to take them out one at a time, but I don't have to take these three out. I've learned that if I jump right over here and run around the corner and down the stairs and just engage the mob when it comes down the stairs against me until my pet shows up, then I won't pull anything up here, because the pet will not aggro anything it passes by or pats by as long as it's not in attack mode. So as long as I don't hit attack, for me and the pet, which is key one, I would be fine. Just doing this. I wait for the pet to show up. Is. Get him on him. Now, Spellcaster can do an incredible amount of damage. The problem is this buff. The longer it's on target, the more damage it does to the target. So as long as my pet gets aggro off me, I don't have to worry about its spellcasting ability killing me. Trying to cast on me. That keeps interrupting him. That's hilarious. Now, if I had my level 62 pet, this would be all a different game in here. Now my pet has it. So now I have to be careful of my pet's health, because I cannot remove this without removing all the other buffs. I don't want to do that. Spellbinders, I have to say, are the most dangerous to come across. Beskar, sorry, and Beskar, and we're trying to get the kill the 5 slaves. So I'm working towards that. Ooh, that got to 9%. It tried to one-shot him. Oh, that thing is so evil. All right, let's see here. Commander there. We have the named over there. Spellbinder there. I can actually probably pull and get that named. I never fought that named. Oh. He'd probably be a problem. I'm going to avoid him because I'm after the quest. There are certain things I will do and certain things I will not do. I will not pull an unnecessary mob that I don't know anything about. Right, there we go. Put on my buff. There we go. Commanders actually do a lot of damage. I have had it where it nearly killed my warder twice. But usually I can heal up at 40% without any problems. So, unlike in Reroll Coliseum, I had a heal around 60%. Otherwise I lose my pet. These don't hit that hard or insanely. This guy takes a while to kill. Cannot debuff it, other than with Shaw's advantage. Cannot poison it. Oh yeah, I can debuff it, but I just can't poison it. Or disease it. So cannot poison, disease it. Most debuffs can't put on it other than a melee slow or a one that makes it a little weaker or weakened. I can use ice attacks on it, but it won't take too much. It has so much health. So all I can do is just melee this bad boy down. Brute force go. I need to pay more attention. Almost lost my bet. Damn. Man, I'm gonna have to meditate after this kill. Commanders are the longest ones to kill that I have to kill. The only thing that works partially is the pet proc of stun, which is the fire proc, but my Hobble of Spirits won't touch it because of the fact that the level difference is based off the pet, not the spell itself. So we have to actually met up on this. Excuse me while I get something to drink here. I've been craving something to drink so bad for a while now. Now, as you can see, experience went up heavily. That was like a 20% experience increase. So being in this area is really worth it for me. The other area is just too easy. I have to admit, I can take my hands off the keyboard, do absolutely nothing, just stare at the screen and look stupid. And hit a button, hit a button. This one's actually more intuitive. I gotta watch pet's health, I gotta hit the buttons I need to hit, and so forth and so on. What I'm doing is mostly auto attacking with auto kick being initiated. So I pretty much don't have to do any of the actual melee stuff. It's already automated, but it's the spell supports that I have to help with for the pet. The reason why I'm going for the AA here of Healer Adept, this passive ability increases the effectiveness of your instant duration healing spells by 2%. It's a passive ability, so it makes them stronger. Healing Gift is actually a fun one. A passive ability grants instant duration spells of 3% chance to score an exceptional heal. An exceptional heal doubles the healing value of the spell. It's pretty badass. What that means is if I'm lucky enough, one of my spells from time to time will crit and basically do double healing, which is huge. Let's say if I had it up with about 45% before I left with my last Beastlord, it would trigger often, and my water would be getting just hammered so hard, I would be able to keep it up, even under some of the most brutal hammerings by myself. It was insane. But once I didn't crit, the water was boom, down he went. So it's partially luck on that, big time. My water is going to get bigger very soon, and I'm looking forward to that. This little inky dinky little baby kitty. There we go. Got the Spellbinder. What's this? Bond of Death. Oh, jeez. That is just cute. So it basically takes 60 health off me and gives it to him. Level 58. So level 58 under the water can basically use crippling the ability of Hobble Spirits on. 59, I don't see it happen too often, but it's rare. Fireball effect on the water, and that's not bad. It does a lot of damage to him. Wrong button. Tried to summon another water. Can't with that one standing there.
him down.
Yeah, I got him. One dead croc. Alright, let's see here. I gotta wait for the water's health to go up, and my mana too. So once I find the NPC, yep, there he is. So we'll just wait right here until we're ready. Yeah, that spurt's a pain in the butt. I really don't want to engage anything that can do melee really quick and good, because the longer that this is on the target, the more progressively the damage goes. So towards the end here, like the last 10 seconds, the NPC could be doing like 3 to 5 times damage than what it normally would do. And that would just flatline my water if they get multiple hits in. Okay, let's see. You're fine. Alright, we'll go ahead and let water go after him. And then we follow up. I knew this guy was all alone, so it's like, not gonna have to worry about him. We have to buff ourselves up. Now the next part is going to be really difficult. Half this guy's casting is being interrupted from the ability the water has. It's really nice. I'm actually showing you how much experience I'm getting per kill. This is the area I like to fight in. It's hard, it's difficult, and it's very dangerous. If I'm not careful, I can just get clobbered here. Wow, 3 debuffs. That's bad. Now, all the mobs that we were facing and fighting have been different every time I've taken the path. So, I don't know what is going to spawn. It could be easy ones, it could be hard ones. And or level. And there have been times where a 60 would spawn. Oh, no, 59. 60s are the frog bugs. That's the slave. They're level 60. They're the highest, one of the highest level things in the zone. Oh, shoot. Okay, you see Spellbinder there, and then, not careful, Spellbinder there. So, rest up. Now, how this works is I cannot run past them. They see through invisibility. I cannot body pull them all the way to the wall. I'll get 2 Spellbinders on me. Maybe the third guy over on the left. So, my only chance is to fight them on spot where they're standing. And hope that they don't aggro one another. They shouldn't aggro one another because they have a very tight radius in which they react to. Because they're undead, thankfully. So the room can be single pulled, but you cannot pull it by pulling the left guy or the middle guy. You'll get all of them. you'll get flatlined very fast, unless you're with a group. Now, solo, you have to go to the right, fight the mob with your back in the corner, and then let your pet assist you once you got him situated. So the mob on the right cannot move from its spot. If it does, you're going to wind up getting yourself killed. So now, it's right here on me, and I have the pet on him. As you can see, nothing is aggroing on me, thankfully. So as long as he stays where he's at, he won't aggro, because that rock there is blocking aggro sight. These blocks on the ground do affect the sights of the NPCs. You literally have to walk right in front of them or past them. Second buff, second AA, after he's down and out. Now this one, I don't have to clear the entire room. This is after 6 attempts I've learned this entire walkway. So I don't have to clear this entire room. All I have to do is just kill him, the other spellbinder over here. And then I can walk right past the doorway, as long as I hug the wall. I also had to buff my pet up after this fight too. So I'll be losing this ability in the next fight if I do. Shoot him now. There we go. Okay, let's get the pet abilities up. Now the reason why I keep my poison and my Z's, even though I'm fighting these things, there are mobs from that past this point, a little past this point, that I can put that on to ensure that I kill faster. They do hit pretty hard. The animated hand, the hell hand, a few other hands. They're basically severed hands. Severed hand, the animated hand. Those are the hands in which I can actually invis past or run past, or I can fight. I prefer to fight them. They're worth a lot of experience. Same thing with these guys. And oh yeah, AA time. We're gonna go start with Healing Adept, because that increases the amount of healing I do. So the gift will be our next one. Get them while they're cheap. These are the two we're going to focus on first. Then physical enhancement. So these two first, then when we go for the next level of this, we'll get the next first level enhancement. Then we'll go those two, that one, those two, that one, until they're done. And then we'll work on finishing blow. We'll put finishing blow on the 4-point line when we start it up. Ah, damn it. Let's see if I can handle this. Oh, water dead, damn it. Damn. Yeah, bad luck. Oh well. Back we go again. It's not easy for me to get there. One-shotting it is going to take me quite a while. So what happened there was, even though I was standing right next to the NPC, it decided to pat away. And it's just a mess. I think I got to get a lot closer to it. Now I got to run all the way back there. This will take about 10 minutes. This way. I was very lucky that I could get out of there, because they were hitting me with a bunch of attacks that could stun. Commander hits so hard. Should be like right over here. At the end, I believe. Yep, there it is. Man, that sucked. So mad. Alright. We need to go to Omen. There we go. We'll have to put up our invisibility. Summon my water wall here. Make it a little easier on me. Next level water is going to be actually a blessing for me in this zone. It'll be able to put up a much better fight. Technically, this zone is meant for 3 or more people to go in there and fight. Basically a group of 6 usually. But I'm doing what 2 or more people need to do. It's a lot riskier for me. That's why if anything goes wrong, I had to bail. There's no standing at that part of the zone and trying to kill off 2 mobs. There's no way I have the gear or the level for it. If I was level, say, 64, then it would not be much of an issue for me to deal with it, because then those mobs would actually be light blue to me. But when they're dark blue like that, multiple of them, it's really dangerous. It's equivalent to dealing with a single yellow mob. And especially if they can land their abilities on you and spells. If they couldn't land their abilities and spells on you because you were at least, like, say, 10 levels higher than them, even though they're elites, that means that's half of their toolkit that they can't use against you. And it makes a huge difference. Anyways, we're almost back. We'll have to rebuff before going down again. So funny. It is kind of funny, actually. So when I first did it on the first day, trying to get down to just to get to that point, it took me 4 attempts. Just to get to that point. That was the point that got me like on try to beat it in 2 attempts. Failed. Try to beat it in like 2 attempts, but failed the first 2. The third one I went through just no problem. That one was a tougher one. This one's even tougher because of the casters. Because they like to run away and cast their spell and come at you. It's like, as you saw, that kind of went bad. Alright, let's see here. That one first. Wow, they have really interesting way of. There's my pet. Took forever and a day, didn't you? Jeez. Man, that water's what I needed so bad. That's a lot of mana use. Try this again. Hopefully we can get there. Wow, I am hitting everything. They want me dead, Governor. I snuck by them once before, and they don't like it. Their big boss man was mad that I teleported out, but they almost killed me. They got the kitten, but they didn't get the cat. So they want you dead, Governor. Wondering what type of XP these are worth. It varies depending on their levels, honestly. This is the lowest level, 46, and I'm 61. I'm almost 20 levels higher. Oh, sorry, I'm over 15 levels higher than this thing. Got you, little grubby gubber. Ooh, that was a double block. The tiger's going nuts. I'm curious about what this cat does at its level. It misses a lot, but it also hits a lot. It's just got a lot of attacks. Look at that. Compared to me, which I'm not buffed fully yet. Compared to me, which I don't even have that speed. It's like double my attack speed. It's really good at getting aggro. Staff is still on the body. Right, ditch these guys, go around. Comes my cat and go ahead attack. There we go. So if I was serious and just grinding AAs here, which I usually do off stream time, or sometimes on, I'll just sit here and kill everything. Slow process, but it's really great experience. What I'm trying to do is trying to finish this quest before I finish the stream. But that setback kind of made it really difficult to do so. So this is my last attempt. If I can't do it, I'm not going to get it while on stream. because it takes 10 minutes for every frog to show up. That's the cycle of this area. Every 10 minutes, the spawns spawn that you killed. Let's see if I can avoid the one here. Avoided the Duke. Nice. I juked the Duke. Juke those guys. Okay. Go down quickly. Alright, no follow. Ah, juke the Duke. Da 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 da. Alright. Pet, go to work. If I could invis pass all these guys, I would. I so hate these things. They're all undead. They see through invisibility. They see the life force of the opponent before them. Turn taunt off. So when I pull the next one, I'll be the primary on it. I believe I pulled those two, so I need to kill this guy. The Animus is the placeholder of the named that I killed earlier. Alright, time for the pet. It's not even taunting. It's just attacking so much. So it makes the water just a little OP. Especially at higher levels. This thing, the water can just... Let's just say at higher levels, the water can sit there and steal aggro off a main tank in a raid. That's a big no-no. Okay, so that one I had to kill so I could get past that one. Then we can bypass Trooper. Just want to see what that one is over there. I think that's a Seer. Yeah, that's a Seer. So, okay, we're good. Discard Golems. There's the pather. Where is the pat? That must be it. I better be careful. Starts patting this way. I gotta run. Alright, there we go. Wait for Pet to show up. There we go. Off to the side, pouring myself some drink. There we go. Very nice. And we got another one with a weapon. Okay, let's go ahead and heal myself up. I've earned about 78 right now. It'll be 80 when I get gifted healing. This is all on experience that I have gained personally myself versus having it auto-gifted. I think the auto-gift feature is just a really, really nice tool for people who want to get into the raiding and not have to worry about the AA gaining. But it's also a crutch. It's a shame. I kind of like it and I kind of don't like it. Because it kind of prevents people from exploring all the other zones, doing the hot zones and other things that you could be doing in order to gain AA experience. Or just, you know, the classical feel of grinding through and the achievement of getting what you earned. That's what I noticed. Each to his own, though. You know what I mean? Here's the named Ishkar Behemoth. So far, we're about to kill 3 names in the zone on this stream since we got here. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Sadly, there's nothing really on this guy that I'm going to want or need. For some odd reason, these critters are not dropping any of the really good loot, such as the Defiant stuff. Actually, they do, but it's very rare. They're just, for the named ones in here, they have their own loot table compared to the random ones. So, with the random ones, you can actually get the Defiant gear. This guy, he has his own table. You get garbage. Because this was based off of the expansion, which came out. And the loot tables for the newer expansions have a much higher grade quality to them. That's where we got the Defiance and all this other stuff. For instance, this piece of gear is part of one of the newer expansions. This is huge. Compared to the one you can get here, that one is like 6 times better. But still, the rares are worth a lot of experience, so I'm not going to complain because the experience boost really affects these rares, making them worth killing. I'll go out of my way to kill a rare if it's within my path, if I'm in a hurry. This is in my way, in a path. Yeah. Looks like a kedge rope. But I mean, see. This was off just a basic zone quest. Now, this is 2 expansions ago. So that's a really good item 2 expansions ago. But this is 2 expansions ahead of that. Now, see the huge difference? And that's just a basic level 35 quest line item. It's like, yeah. And you had to be level 60 to fight in here. What? Alright, we'll met up. Alright. Almost to the point where we have to rebuff the water on 2 skills. And we're almost to the point where we failed our attempt to break through. That one spot with the 3 NPCs, that is a very, very, very annoying spot for me to break through. Having a commander sitting over there as one of the mobs you have to kill, not good, especially if you trigger them. Did I just jump past them without triggering them? I like that. Another commander. Speaking of the devils. Time to sit back and play the healing game. Stuck. Hate it when it doesn't stick. He must be a level 59. No, a level 60. No wonder. This is the first 60 of these guys I've seen. Wondering why it's giving my pet trouble and me. Alright, let's go all on it now. It's a 60, so I might as well hit it as hard as I can. Attempt 2. Half my mana just to deal with him. Oh, what a pain in the butt. Alright, and that was worth a lot of AA experience. Wow. So, how many did we get? We have one left now. Welcome, viewers. Currently in Beastlord, and we're working on getting to the slave area to kill the 5 slaves. It's only one spawn of one undead frog-like slave. Yay. And it spawns every 10 minutes. But it's a really great area to farm while you wait for the slave. So, we're trying to get there. The only problem is well, you can see how much travel time I have left. I'm right here. Got to go all the way around here, up through here, and this is where I'm getting stuck, is in this area. Once we get up out to here or so, then got to come around through here, all the way around again. Very tight quarters with a lot of nasties trying to turn me into an undead kitty. Cats don't like undead. We know that there's a named over there. I'm not going to touch it because I don't know its capabilities. Haven't fought it before, nor is it in my path, so I'm not going to worry about it. Alright. I could probably just bypass this one. crap, this guy hits hard. Why isn't my skulls landing? What level is this guy? 59? He's giving you this much trouble? Okay, the commander was giving me a lot more trouble. Okay. And this guy's just giving me almost as much. Alright, there we go. Got him. I can't dot him up. Can't disease him up. I can only hit him with this spell. And this spell. So, go ahead and try to weaken him. There we go. That's nice. That'll make it so my warder can hit it easier. Now, normally people come into this zone around my level or higher with at least a minimum of 2 people. Average is about 3 or a full group because of this area itself. It's not fun. Not fun at all. But I don't mind it. It's a good challenge. Effective on my water. Yeah, I can't heal that off my water. It's a magical effect, not a disease or a poison. Reavers are, I think, Commander and Reavers are the 2 toughest in the zone, followed by the caster ones. Those ones are nasty. Just the mage caster ones that they got, wizard caster or whatever. Spellbinders, that's what it is. I think I could just run past this one, judging by the distance from the door to the crook in the wall. Let's try it the next time I come through here. There we go. Okay, it should be one more turn before we see it. There it is. What are you? You're a spellbinder. Great. The pain in the ass type. Go ahead and get our health up and mana. This will probably use about 40 to 60% of our mana just in this guy alone. That's why I can't take 2 at a time. Not in this zone. I'm not high enough level. If I was 64, I would be able to. But as you can see, I'm 61, so I'm actually skirting a very dangerous edge just by being in this area. But it's a lot of fun. It's tricky. After we get past this guy, we have the biggest challenge on this route. It's a 3-man room. The problem with it is the second pull. It has to be done correctly, or you wind up getting 2 guys on you instead of the one you're trying to aim for. Wish I had a spell in which I could just entrap the target into the spot, make it much easier to deal with. But I don't have any roots. So, you good for this pull? Yes, you are. Okay, let's get the other buff up. Debuff up. Send in the kitty. Didn't work. That landed. And finally that landed. Now you're going to see how much experience this guy gives. It's quite a bit. I think he's at 58. Yes, he is. I can tell by how much damage he's doing. How much he takes. It's a clear difference between 58, 57, 58, 59, and 16. What is really helping him out? For those of you who don't know, I did make a schedule change. Please check down below while you're watching. If you're in my channel, directly watching, there has been EverQuest added to the lineup, along with MechWarrior Online as well. Days and times are listed, and I hopefully you'll see you there on those streams as well. He's got even spurt on him. Oh man, that could kill the water fast. Alright. And he's just about dropped. So go ahead and throw some ice on him. Delicious. So Dragon Bone Shard. What's that? Oh, okay, got it. I was wondering what that was. Ooh. Oh, I almost walked right in there. That would have been a dummy move. Hey, dummy! You walked right into that trap. Almost did so. Wow. Yeah. Let's see here. These are the two buffs I need to put on the water before they drop. Even though it says 18 minutes, this is going to take some time to kill two of these. Alright. So right now we're waiting for mana. Mana from heaven. There's one right around the corner I have to engage first. Alright. I'm gonna get a lock on him before I go after him. Another damn spellbinder. Hate these little bastards. 1, 2, 3, go. Make sure water's on them. way through this decently well. This is a 58. Thankfully, these don't run as long as you're on top of them. Out to here, it'll aggro. So I have enough room to literally run right up next to it, hit it as I stand next to it in order to make it not go anywhere. Too bad I can't tell my warder to go to a certain point, to have it stand right next to the mob and then have it engage it. That would have been awesome. It would save me a lot of time and trouble, I can tell you that. I mean, in some games, I love the fact that you can tell your pet to go, okay, put it right behind the enemy that doesn't know it's there, and then bam, you're ready to hit it, you hit it. But this is a lot trickier. He will run out and try to pull this guy in. So I'm trying to figure out how to, do I go after this guy? I don't know if he's going to run out and try to aggro this guy. I don't want to risk it, you know? Now I can have my warder join in. As long as we don't move from this spot and piss this guy off over there, won't have to worry about him. I'm trying to buff him with incapacitated. Alright, there we go. We got him. It's going to make it easier for my warder to deal with him. So I have to literally fight on him in order to prevent him from. If I were to move 1 foot back, he will run out, cast a spell, trigger that mob over there, and I'd be in for a bad time. So, lucked out on this one. Stupid spellcasters. Health for damage ticked off by the spell, and then ignite his blood to actual damage for damage. Okay. He hasn't put his spurt ability on my warder, thankfully, otherwise I'd be healing the shit out of my warder for about a minute and a half. Hit on the spell from 36 to 12, 24% damage. Just trying to insta-kill the poor thing. Oh, that is so funny. And that's completely useless, by the way. And we just run right past him like that. He didn't fall. Now, I don't want to fall here. There's a level, an Ancient Guardian 70 sitting there. We stop right here. You'd think that at this point I'd probably be seeing like more light blues, being 59, 58, and 60, maybe 61 or 2. Once you get to this point, it actually gets easier because you're down to the 52s and 54s for the next couple rooms. I'm like, dude, that sucks. But if I go that way, I'm going to fight that level 70. If I go this way, I go to where I need to go. So, Mr. Initiate, come here. Now, I believe there is another initiate there, yep. Not too worried about it. Water is really good at getting attention. Normally you wouldn't be able to do that, but man, the water is really good at getting attention. Being able to sit down at the feet of a mob that's pissed off at you. Oh, I'm going to look through my book, buddy. Don't mind me. Deal with the angry kitty over there, the one that's scratching your eyes out. And singing Cat Scratch Fever. Man, these guys are ugly as hell. Although they are undead, though. Okay. He's got a weapon. He's got a weapon. Do I? Nah. He's not part of the line. Oh. Okay. Sneaking, sneaking, sneaking. Ooh, ooh. A Revan and a Grandmaster. Grandmaster? Oh, shit. Okay, let's see. What are you conning at? 57, Grandmaster. Ooh. I thought you'd be higher than that. And stronger. Banzai! Don't fear the Revenant. Now this gets a little easy for a little bit. There is one part of this that is actually pretty difficult that's coming up, and that's going through this area here, and then through this area. Just this leg of the run is difficult. Now what's even more difficult is this area itself, getting to where you need to go in here. So we passed the hardest part, was that 3-man room. The second hardest part is the area I showed you, the 2 corridors. Second AA ability. Let's go ahead and rest up here and buy our AA ability. Alright, we're going to take Healing Gift. This will give me a 3% chance to score an exceptional heal, which will give me double healing, which is incredibly awesome, especially when I used it to heal myself or my warder. It's just an aggro magnet if it triggers. gonna aggro the Grandmaster. I have to go in now. Normally, if you were to walk in between these two rows or run, you trigger every single one of these guys on you. The trick of it is to either go across and kill each other or make a turn into the next one and kill the next one. You don't know what the next one's going to be. It could be a Grandmaster or Initiate, or worse in some rare instances. But you don't want to cross like this. You want to go around. Cross, you do straight across and kill the next guy across. You don't mess with it. And if you do have a pet, if you are a pet class or have a pet, do not have your pet attack until it's right up against the mob in these corridors when you go all the way back to the wall like this. Because this way, your aggro of the pet, your pet doesn't aggro anything onto you. If you were to have your pet attack as it ran through here, it would aggro everything very, very quickly. Go ahead and wipe the floor with this Grandmaster. % attack speed. And then double damage. Yeah, do it, baby. Heal the cat before it dies. There's actually Grandmasters, Masters, and other classes in here. It's really interesting to see what they got. Sneaking around in Vexcar is a lot of fun, especially as a Beastlord, because one slip up, you have to teleport out. Initiate Defiant Warhammer. Which one is this one? This is primary race only. Is this the two-handed version? It's a primary. Okay, so that is a two-handed blunt. It's like, yeah, this has to be the two-handed blunt. Nice. I got that as loot. I want Incarnate Defiant armor, please. I need the helmet and the gloves and all the other locations. Could you please give it to me, please? Kicking your Grandmaster butts. Better give me some fine-ass loot. That's also why I like doing this run. Really good experience for AA, and in addition, potential chance to get some really nice stuff. so begin the attack. Incapacitate. Oh man, it's almost 10. Dang. If we would have made it on our first attempt, we would have been able to be killing the frogs right now. Easily. We'd probably had 2 or 3 done by now. We'll be able to get into position. I'll probably finish the quest off stream. It's a shame, but we'll get in position. That's the key thing. We barely have enough time to get in position. And showing you how I do it is actually pretty fun too in itself. There's a lot of things you can do to bypass mobs and raids and stuff. Usually you don't want to. Oh, nice. Thank you for the subscription, Saracen. Hopefully you're enjoying the fact that I'm sneaking around in Valscare here. All right. Charge! Alright, the next hard part is the third hard part of this journey. Is right here to our right. That little hole right there can be very, very dangerous. Alright, man, no problem. So, let me know when you're up to 50, and I'll take you to some of these 60 zones. Power level you have it. Come to Valscare when you're level 50. You'd be just getting so much mad experience. Hopefully you'll get experience here with me being with you. Because I'll probably be 62 by the time you hit 50. What is it? You have to be within 12 or 15 levels to get experience, or is it 10? Actually, I've seen people who are level 75 PLing to level 40s. Kill. Another Grandmaster down there. And a Master placeholder for an aid. And then Initiate right there. Okay, so I don't have to worry about the Initiate. Grandmaster, I'm going to have to rush direct. Actually pull to me. So once I'm full, I'll drop down, make sure my cat comes with me. So far, we made it from zone entrance all the way to here. We still got about another 10 minutes worth of traveling to get to the sad slave area. And that's where we'll probably end the stream. I want to at least get in place before I log off tonight. Because I know it's safe to log off there, and I won't get attacked. Alright, came down. Okay, not come after me. Good. That's a Grandmaster Pather. Wait till he comes back. Actually, we can actually attack him. That part was a little difficult. Luckily, we got through without getting any aggro. So what we're trying to do is lessen the amount of aggros we get as much as possible. Saving ourselves time. It'll take an hour and a half from zone line to positioning just to get yourself in position. This is not an easy quest. You have to literally travel through the entire dang zone to get to this spot where the NPC you need to kill. And it's only one that spawns there. One slave. You think that they would house like 2 or 3 slaves or more, but it's only one undead frog-lick slave. And oh, the named a sad frog, which is the name, believe it or not. It's lower level than the actual placeholder by 4 levels. So here you are beating on a level 60 placeholder, and then you get a level 56 named. I was like, what? 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 Ow. And the best part is, he does not hit as hard as the level 60 at all in the slightest. It's like kicking a baby in a stroller. Alrighty, we're doing good here. Excuse me. A revenant and a hand. Have to kill the revenant where he stands. It's light blue, so we can actually kill him with no problems. Alright, now this area has only 2 types of mobs in here, other than the single frog lug. Animated hands, or hell hands, and these undead. The undead you can't invis past, but the hands you can. So, that means I can literally skip about half the mobs in this area with no problems. I haven't really took a quick look around on the bottom level of the slave area, so I'm going to quickly do that, just out of curiosity. I want to make sure that there's only one spawn. There may be more, but the thing of it is because of the fact that I have not looked down here yet, there could be more here. So I'm just going to sate my curiosity. Hopefully it doesn't kill the cat. This is a very important spot to get to. Okay, we're not going to go any further than that. Yeah, definitely not going that way. All right. Oh, good. All right, and this is where it is, right here, guys. All you have to do is just park yourself right here. Log off, log back in, and you're all set. But we have time to do some killing, so we're going to do some killing. So, let's go ahead and take that off. I'm surprised that there are a lot of hands up, so that saved me a lot of time and trouble of trying to have to clear some stuff out. We can clear this room no problem and get the NPC we need. But you do not want to log off in this room at all, because if you log back in later on, they're definitely going to be all over your butt. Erase right there. He'll see me, and he'll come right to me. See? And you can do this with any mobs that spawn. Just body pull them through into the door. Wow. He does not want to get debuffed. But alright, now we got him. What level was he? 58, not bad. Good high resilience on that. Now the nice thing about the hallway, nothing paths through it. So you can kill all the mobs in the hallway, and you can kill all the mobs in this room, and in 2 other rooms too. Just don't clear the one that we ran through to get to here, with the 3 hands. You want to keep them as 3 hands, because you don't want to see invis guys right at the door, and then you get slammed by 4 guys all at once. That's a booty call I would not want. Yeah, race take a while to kill. I really hate them. Can't dot them up. I can hit them with my Ice Blast, but pointless. It only takes like 2% off of them, or 3 of their health for the amount of mana I have to cast for. It's my level 70 Ice Blasts plus that are really worth using. They're like mini nukes. Alright, down he goes. Oh, this corpse-fed Blossom is actually a item you can throw into your armor. It's not bad. It's a lore no drop, so you only get one. Ah, the joys of a Beastlord needing to mana up. It never gets old. Alright. This little bugger hits really hard, though. He is a level 60 all the time. Like one of the constant remnants of this zone. He's always a level 60 if he's a cursed slave. Which makes it really funny. He's higher than almost every mob in the zone except for that ancient one. As you can tell, I had to heal a lot through this one. There we go. We got another AA. Dang, those are coming fast. All right, we got a rebuff here. Now, the Spiritual Purity line is actually the Beastlord's version of mana regen and regeneration. It's not as strong as either of those spells, but it's pretty good in itself. Okay, which one did I buff there? Spiritual Strength. So, in short, what I'm saying is that we got a little of both Enchanter and Shaman in us. They didn't want to give us one or the other at like a level 2 lower than the other, because it would have really stepped on their toes. So they combined the two into a nice new spell line, which actually stacks with everything else out there, which surprisingly is really, really nice. Allowing a Beastlord to have an actual functional part in the raid as a health and mana gen battery, so to speak. Then they gave us Paragon of Spirit, which gave us even more flair, where we could just dump this on a raid, and it just heals for a certain amount and gives mana back. And it's really useful, especially when you have 2 or more Beastlords in a raid, just kind of back-to-back casting them every 15 minutes. There's other little nicks and crannies on the Beastlord that makes them really fun, and a lot of people don't realize. Like Savagery back there, it requires a Patriot, but it gives you an enormous amount of buffs for 11 minutes, which is really good to throw on to a person who's raiding or a main tank. Alright, we're going to mana up, see what we get here. We'll probably have enough time for one more pull. Unfortunately, it's going to take 10 minutes for that room to respawn, so we only got 1 kill within the time frame. But we did get in position. We did break into the slave chamber area, and this quest will be pretty much done the next time I log in sometime this week. I'm having problems with my foot lately. It's been a pain. It's been hard for me to sit down for long periods of time, but it's also worse to walk at this time. So I got to get back to work regardless of what condition I'm in. Honestly, I need another 2 days for this foot to heal up more. But I don't have the luxury of that. I have to make money, and I have to put food on the table, and I have to buy groceries too. So we'll see where we go in the next couple days. Hopefully I'll kind of walk it off, so to speak, and heal up. Or it might just get worse. Hopefully not. Man, they are busy as heck. Overlord Mata Muram has been defeated. Congratulations, guys, on a job well done. It's a pretty interesting raid. I've seen, I kind of been like looking at the raids they're doing right now, kind of looking them up on the side, and just kind of reading up on them. Some of them are pretty intuitive, more so than other games that I've seen. Ah, I switched that out. Glad I came when there was a hand. Alright, we can really debuff this guy. There we go. So all my debuffs are on him. It's the only mob in the area I can do this on, up here. Shaman wouldn't have any problems here. A Necromancer wouldn't have any problems here. Mainly because their spell lines are a lot stronger than mine currently. So this mob here, that room, and this room over here, and the next room over are the rooms you just want to be able to kill stuff in. Because you don't have to go anywhere else. And by the time you clear this and the other room, and you meditate up, you'll be pretty much ready to go on the pats in the other room. Now I'll have my pet join in. I was waiting for the pet to get full health. I'm going to sneak around and see what mob is in there. Animated hand. I could see the AN, so I know it's an animated hand. I could probably kill that with the current mana I got. Nice thing is I've been investing in a lot of the combat AAs in Shadows of Lucan, so I can actually fight a little better defensively than my warder can. Canadian candy. They got good candy though. That's for sure. Let's see here. It's a blue 2. 60% mana. Yeah, I should be able to handle it. Put on defensive while I fight it. Oh man, you keep stunning me. There we go, got him. And water, go in. Alright, let's go nuts on him. He's taking so much damage. I usually use the Spirit of Frenzy and Bestial Fury on the level 60s slaves, because they're a pain in the butt through and through. 10 plus platinum per kill, practically. Let's see. All right, the hand first pad is up. So by the time you finish clearing that corridor and the 2 rooms, and you get right back here, it's respawning again. So this way you can keep yourself busy if your mana management is good, and you can get a lot of experience if you're AAing at 90% like I am. So, I mean, this was just like really nice. So, as you saw, we finally got into position. This is a spot you would want to just rest in out of the hallway so you don't accidentally wake up from when you logged off and walk into one of the 2 in front and back because they're so close. And this is actually a nice spot just to know that, hey, there it is, go get it. And you get the quest done and over with pretty quick once you're here. It's also a good spot to stay if you plan on just farming experience. So when I'm done with this quest, I'll have the second of 3 pieces. I am going to farm this area really hard for a while. Hey, why not? It's 58s, 57s, 59s, and 60s. And I'm a 61. And my experience bar jumps incredibly hard. I don't have to deal with the undead, like dragon-looking things or gator-looking guys, these guys, at all. Much. There's only like 1 or 2 spawns that come up in this area, and I deal with animated hands. Those are easy kills for me. So, in all, this is an incredibly nice spot for me, just to level up AAs. So I'm going to stay here for a while after I kill the NPC, take my time, and just flood my bar full of those delicious AA points as much as I can. Anyways, I hope you found how I snake into this area fun and effective, and hopefully it'll help you out when you try to solo your way to this spot if you happen to get the quest, or this spot particular just to, you know, hey, here's a good grinding spot. Why not? You can get, oh yeah, there's also some other thing that I need to mention about. Also in this area, you can get your hands on 5-6 PP steel weapons, and as well as Anarch Defiant weapons and armor off any of these mobs in this area. So there's a chance of you getting some really good loot for your class here, if you're lucky. So that's going to be it for tonight. I want to thank everybody for watching us play some EverQuest this evening. It was a lot of fun entertaining you at Still Talon. And I hope you enjoyed the content. We got to sneak into a pretty high level place, position ourselves for finishing the quest, which we have only 4 more kills to do, and to grind out pretty good experience. So hopefully the next time I log in, I'll be on stream and show you the end of this. If not, then you'll probably see me grinding in this spot. I want to thank you all for watching. Saracen, thank you so much for the gift sub there. That was awesome. Not the gift sub, but the sub that you did. That was awesome of you. Thank you for supporting my channel. And if you like what you see, please follow. Feel free to leave comments behind. I always take a look at them. And have a good night, everyone. Still Talon out.